It's an honor to be here on the territory of the Algonquin Nation. Hello everyone and welcome. Bonsoir à tous et bienvenue. In 2011, the Canadian government announced as a gesture of reconciliation that the legacy of Indian residential schools would be commemorated through a permanent installation of stained glass artwork in the center block of Parliament Hill. Following the announcement, a 5-member selection committee of Aboriginal art experts was established to oversee the artist selection process. This group invited a number of Canadian Aboriginal artists to submit designs and ultimately selected the design submitted by Métis artist Christy Belcourt, the daughter of MNO founding president Tony Belcourt. When he founded the MNO in 1993, Christy was a teenager, and I went to work with her she wasn't getting paid. We didn't have 2 cents, and I was a volunteer. And I've been with them ever since. Now, Christy entitled it, I'll say it phonetically, Ginny Ganime Ganing, which means looking ahead. During the ceremony, Christy said the windows are dedicated to all residential school survivors. And they asked me to write a prayer, which I did. The Métis Nation of Ontario, President Gary Lipinski said, the window is an important part of the reconciliation process. It is fitting that a Métis artist designed this window as many of our people suffered in residential schools, a fact that is not as widely known and reconciled as it should be. Christy is a wonderful role model for Métis youth. She shows us all when the Métis people try, we can accomplish. Great Spirit, as we gather here this evening, this is what I said at Parliament Hill. Our minds are drawn to the plight of the residential school survivors. Their lives were shattered many decades before the conception of this window was entertained. And the shattering of their lives is still a memory that lingers. As the pieces of their lives are healed, may this window reflect the beauty of their lives when the many pieces are united as one. Creator, allow this window to reflect on not only what has transpired in the past, but allow its glory to serve as a window to the future. May it be unshattered beacon for infinity. Grant that Canadians and all who view this window shall for time immemorial garner from its spirit and ever strive to create a Canada that is inclusive of its Indigenous peoples, as a vibrant and integral but distinct part of the Canadian mosaic. Great Spirit, allow this window to stand as a constant reminder and everlasting symbol of what has transpired, the pain, the suffering that has occurred to the victims and their families who lived through these traumatic years. Creator, grant that the wrongs of the past be alleviated by a real desire to not only heal those affected during this tragic era in history, but lead the survivors down a path filled with peace and well-being. Creator, you have empowered the spirit and hand of artist Christy Belcourt to envision and create this window, enabling all who gaze upon it to see our past and look out to the future. May the power you willed into this window stand forever as a visual monument to Canada's 3 Aboriginal peoples, who despite great difficulties and many setbacks have contributed ever so greatly to the Canadian nation. May the spirit of this window serve as a constant reminder to lawmakers of Canada that there are real consequences of their actions to the people they are elected to serve. Grant upon them the wisdom and compassion to carry out the responsibilities in a fair, just, humane, and compassionate manner. For those who haven't seen the window, it's worthwhile going up to Parliament Hill to see it. It'll take your breath away. Thank you.